Today we are gonna present you for trailrunningspain.com the new Cimalp 864 drop control. This is a shoe that allows you to change the drop of the shoe depending on the sole that you are using. You can change from drop 8, drop 6 or drop 4 depending on what you want to do. Let's go for the button to the upside. In the bottom we can see that the shoe has a sole Vibram Mega Grip with a very good grip. You can see the different stripes at the bottom, so you can just have the running and stripe much more better. It's just quite flexible. At the very beginning it seems to be not too very flexible, but as you start running with that you are get used to that. We can see that we have a foam in the midsole. We can see the difference on the stripes. At the bottom we can see the different colors of the sole. We have the yellow, which is 4 drop, the orange, which is 6 drop, and the red, which is 8 drop. And we will see later the soles of these shoes. As you can see, the midsole it's quite okay. It contains a stone guard in the middle, which is quite hard. We have tried that in the stones here in the Waterama, and it went very well. We can see that it's very protected on the mesh. It's very protected on the right side with a toe protection quite hard. Also in the other side we have a lot of protection in all the heel. As you can see, it's quite good. The mesh is very breathable. You can see that it will get very good stability. It is a shoe with a very good stability, and we can see that the mesh, even though we have a lot of protection on the sides, we can see that the mesh is quite transpirable. It is true that it gets all the water into as well, and it takes a long time to being wet, but at the very end it is very breathable. You can get it in summer with hot temperatures, and even in winter if you want. We can also see that we have the very good structure in the heel. We have a stripe here if just you want to put the shoe on. In the tongue we can see this is Lycra with a bag to put the laces. The laces are quite thick. You can see there. You can use the second hold, but it is not very large, so you could have some difficulties to lace your shoes and put it all of them in the second hole. But you have the back here in order to save them. So as you can see, we have running and training for more than almost 150 kilometers so far. We can see that in the midsole we have seen a bit deteriorated, but the sole it's quite good yet, and we still see the shoe very good. Let's go for the numbers. We have a weight of 330 grams, depending on the sole that you are using. As I said before, we have 8 drop millimeters, 6 drop millimeters, and 4 drop millimeters, depending on the sole. With a price of about 100 euros. We can see that we have at the front just 20 millimeters, and just in the back on the heel we have 24, 26 or 28 depending on the sole that you are using. If we look at the size of the sole, in the front we have 11 centimeters, which is quite okay, quite normal, good for normal shoes. And then in the back we have 8.5. It is not too much, but it is okay just for stability. We can see that at the moment I am using the orange the orange soles. As you can see, orange is just the middle of the drop. We have 6 millimeters for the orange, but we also have two other soles, which is the red one with 8 millimeters for drop, and the yellow one, which is 4 millimeters for drop. It depends if you want to go for a more natural running. You can start with the 8 millimeters drop, and then you can decrease down depending on what you want. I'm feeling good very well with the 6 millimeters. I tried the three of them, and 6 millimeters for me, it's just ideal at the moment. The shoe is very well for trekking. You can use it as well for trail running and as well and fast hiking. In my opinion, it's quite good for trainings for a couple of hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, but more longer we have to test it. I would like to get just a training of 6-7 hours to see how is it okay. At the very beginning it's a bit thick, but finally you get very used to the shoe, and it is quite comfortable. As I said, the price is about 100 euros, and we will test it for trailrunningspain.com, and we'll tell you how it goes for us. So see you, and we will see you in the mountains. Bye.